George Best was born on May 22, 1946, in Belfast, Northern Ireland, in the working-class district of Cregagh. He was raised in a Protestant family. His father, Dickie Best, worked in the shipyards, and his mother, Anne, was a homemaker. From a young age, Best showed extraordinary natural ability with a football. Belfast in the 1950s was a tough environment, and football provided both escape and opportunity for talented youth. George played constantly in the streets and local fields, quickly earning a reputation as a prodigy. At age 15, he was spotted by a scout for Manchester United FC, one of England's biggest clubs. The scout famously sent a telegram to manager Matt Busby saying, "I think I've found you a genius." Best moved to Manchester in 1961 to join United's youth system. Initially homesick and physically slight, he briefly returned to Belfast, but soon came back determined to succeed. Under Busby's guidance, he developed rapidly, combining pace, dribbling brilliance, balance, and fearless attacking instinct. Best made his first-team debut for Manchester United in 1963 at the age of 17. He quickly became a regular starter. His breakthrough season came in 1964-65 when he helped United win the English First Division title. His skill, flair, and confidence made him a fan favorite. He was not just effective, he was electrifying. He could dribble past multiple defenders, score spectacular goals, and change games single-handedly. The defining moment of his early fame came in 1966 when Manchester United defeated Benfica 5-1 in the European Cup quarterfinal in Lisbon. Best scored twice and delivered a sensational performance. Portuguese newspapers dubbed him El Beatle due to his long hair and celebrity appeal, comparing him to the Beatles. From that moment, Best became a global football star. In 1968, Manchester United won the European Cup, defeating Benfica 4-1 in the final at Wembley. Best scored one of the goals in extra time. That victory made United the first English club to win Europe's top competition. The same year, Best won the Ballon d'Or, awarded to Europe's best player. At just 22 years old, he had reached the pinnacle of club football. During his peak years, mid to late 1960s, Best was considered one of the most talented players in the world. Primarily a winger, he possessed exceptional dribbling ability, close control, acceleration, and finishing skill. Unlike many wingers of his era, he was also a prolific scorer. He scored 179 goals in 470 appearances for Manchester United, remarkable numbers for a wide player. Internationally, Best represented the Northern Ireland national football team from 1964 to 1977, earning 37 caps and scoring 9 goals. Unfortunately, Northern Ireland did not qualify for major tournaments during his career, meaning Best never played in a World Cup or European Championship. This absence from the global stage limited his international exposure compared to some contemporaries, though his individual brilliance was widely recognized. Financially, George Best was one of the first footballers to become a true commercial celebrity. In the late 1960s, football salaries were modest compared to today's standards, but Best supplemented his income through endorsements, advertisements, and business ventures. He opened boutiques called George Best in Manchester and later in London. He also appeared in commercials and media events, becoming one of the most marketable athletes of his era. However, with fame came challenges. Best became known for his extravagant lifestyle. He enjoyed nightlife, social events, and celebrity culture. His spending habits were significant, and while he earned substantial money for the time, he also spent heavily. Unlike modern footballers with structured financial management teams, players of his era often handled finances independently. In the early 1970s, Manchester United struggled following the retirement of Matt Busby and the decline of their golden generation. Best's performances became inconsistent, partly due to personal issues and disciplinary problems. In 1974, at age 27, he left Manchester United. Many believe his peak years ended too early. After leaving United, Best had a nomadic career. He played for several clubs in England, Scotland, Ireland, the United States, Australia, and elsewhere, including the Los Angeles Aztecs and the Fulham FC. While he continued to show flashes of brilliance, he never regained the consistency of his prime years at Manchester United. Throughout the late 1970s and 1980s, Best faced serious struggles with alcohol addiction. His lifestyle affected his health, relationships, and finances. He experienced bankruptcies and legal troubles. Despite earning significant sums during his playing career, financial mismanagement and personal difficulties reduced much of his wealth. In 2002, Best underwent a liver transplant due to alcohol-related liver disease. Although the surgery initially extended his life, he continued to struggle with health complications. George Best passed away on November 25, 2005, at the age of 59. Despite his personal struggles, Best's footballing talent remains legendary. Many experts consider him one of the most naturally gifted players in football history. His style combined technical mastery, creativity, and fearlessness. He could dribble through entire defenses with balance and grace, using both feet with equal precision. Statistically and in terms of honors, his major achievements include European Cup winner, 1968, English First Division titles, 1965, 1967, Ballon d'Or winner, 1968. While he did not accumulate as many trophies as some other legends, his individual brilliance left a lasting impact on the sport. From a financial perspective, Best earned significant money for his era, particularly through endorsements and business ventures. However, due to lifestyle choices and lack of long-term planning, he did not retain wealth on the scale of modern superstars. His story is often cited as an example of the pressures and temptations faced by early football celebrities. In cultural terms, George Best transcended football. He became a symbol of 1960s celebrity culture, blending sports stardom with pop culture fame. His charisma, appearance, and confidence make him a global icon. Even decades after his peak, he remains one of the most famous players in British football history. Technically, Best influenced generations of attacking players. His dribbling, confidence, and attacking instinct inspired future wingers and forwards. He demonstrated that football could be both effective and beautiful, competitive and artistic at the same time. In conclusion, George Best's life is a story of extraordinary talent, rapid fame, personal struggle, and enduring legacy. From the streets of Belfast to European glory with Manchester United, he became one of football's first global superstars. Though his career declined earlier than it might have, his peak brilliance places him among the greatest players ever to grace the game. His story remains both inspirational and cautionary, a reminder of the heights talent can reach and the challenges fame can bring.